Globe Life Field. We'll be very excited to see that man back in uniform this afternoon. And in the lineup, he'll be leading it off tonight, or rather this afternoon, for the Rangers. Maybe a chance for Solak and Isaiah Kiner-Falefa to put the finishing touches on what have been very good years for them. Well, welcome in, everybody. It's great to be with you this afternoon. Our final baseball day of the year for the Rangers. I'm Dave Ramond with Tom Grieve, and the Rangers still have something to play for. If they can win today's game by 10 runs or more, and I know that sounds like a tall order, but if they can do that, they'll take the silver boot from Houston. They've already kept Houston down a little bit here as they head toward the postseason. But the other thing we've talked so much about this season, Tom, has been the emergence of some of the young players, and maybe even some of the medium young players who have done so well.
Well, the one guy that comes to mind, there's two guys that come to mind. The one we're going to talk about first is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. When you look at the job that he's done this year, I think you have to say he's been the Rangers' best player in 2020. Offensively, he's been between 280 and 300 all season long. He makes solid contact. He hits to all fields. He's a tough out. He hits good pitching. All the things you want to see from a top of the order guy. Defensively, he's been one of the best defensive players, not just at his position, but in all of baseball at any position. He's in the top 5 in key analytic categories, and day in and day out, you see him make all the routine plays and a lot of the spectacular plays. Nick Solak has probably been the second best Ranger player. He leads all rookies in hits. Like Isaiah, he makes solid contact and uses the whole field. He hits good pitching, and he's a
set. And Sam Huff will once again be behind the plate. The rookie, of course, never playing above A ball, making his big league debut earlier this season, and looked a little bit deer in the headlights-ish to start his career, but really has settled in nicely. Then on Friday night, he hits not one, but 2 bombs. We know what he can do behind the plate, and now we're seeing what he can do at the plate. And for a guy like him, being in this company is pretty cool. The youngest, or second youngest Ranger, I should say, catcher to hit 2 home runs in a game. And anytime you're on the graphic with Pudge Rodriguez, you know you've done something right. So Sam Huff will get his final start of his rookie campaign here today, Dave.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. He's done a really nice job, and we talk about guys making the adjustments. We've been able to watch him do that right before our very eyes these last couple of weeks. Let's hope he can finish strong today. Jordan Lyles set to go, and his first pitch of the day right in there for a strike to George Springer.
Season numbers for Jordan Lyles have not been good. He's 1-6, ERA over 7. Did have a good game against the Astros. In fact, he's had 2 pretty decent games against the Astros in Houston, 2 of his best starts. His best start was the 7th.
He got the home run from Altuve, and now the Rangers, it's the Chu family. Yeah, excited to hear their dad's name as he comes to the plate, designated hitter today. And this is pretty special, Tom. Just take a look at the lineup. He's leading off today as a DH, but he'll have just this one at bat. Seven years as a Ranger, and this is a meaningful moment for Chu.
I love how Chuck is giving him a standing ovation. There's nobody here.
It's in there for